Hello, greetings you all, Team Pamela. Wagwan, I'm Jambo, one love. I hope you're doing well. I'm okay. Here, the Sabbath is over, and I know because of the time difference where you are, the Sabbath is still on. I take this time to thank God for everything, for the free gift of life. Because of God, here we are. Thank you, Jehovah, for the free gift of life and loving us this much. And I also take this time to thank you all my subscribers, my viewers, everybody on board. Thank you so much for the love and the support. May you not lack anything. May God bless you abundantly. So now, back to our reaction video of today. But before we get into our reaction video of today, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, share the video, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We are road to 5K. Thank you for those who have made up their mind to subscribe to Pamela's Kenya channel. Today's video, we want to check on what is happening with Dee Mwango, because you find like when we are reacting on Dee Mwango, the lifestyle which Dee Mwango is having in Poland, you find people are coming and saying, oh, you are shaming this lady, or you are haters. We don't hate anybody. Especially me, I don't hate Dee. I talk about Dee because of the lifestyle, the behavior, how Dee wanted the life, the big life, how she's been portraying the life which she was living out there. Because it's like she was living a lie. If she can come out here and start telling people that, oh, this is the type of life I love, oh, the village life, I grew up in the village. Now, when my husband talked to me in the first place, and he told me that the family members are staying in town, but there is a house in the village, the house where the great grandparents were staying. I told him that is my place. Why? If the family members left this place because it is our old place, people migrated to town, and then you are told, oh, we have a family home where the great, then you decided to say, this is now where I belong. Why would you belong to a place where even the owners migrated to town? What do you know there? Or what do you want there? Just tell us. When I met my husband, he told me, I don't have any job. I'm staying in a family home where people left. Everybody is in town, but me, I'm taking care of the chicken, the dogs, and the home. Because tell me, before even we get far with this, our reaction, who was taking care of the chicken? Who was taking care of the dogs? Because the mother-in-law is working in town. The sister-in-law, everybody is not there. Even the uncle, Buyu, or whoever you call him, is not staying there. But you find like there are chicken there. The dogs were there. So that showed that there was someone before or maybe Peter was the one who was taking care of the chicken and the dogs. Because these are Peter's dogs, let's just be honest. So Peter is the one who was taking care of this chicken and the dogs. Or if not, there was someone who was taking care of them. Because if the whole family, there is no family member who is staying there, then be saying, oh, when my husband told me about we have a family house where my great grandparents were staying, that is the place, we have a place like that. Then she said, that is my place. You cannot go and inherit places where people have left. What is it that you are looking for? What is it that you are looking for? You went there not because you wanted. Peter told you that day, me, I'm not working. Peter, you want to get these papers, police papers, you have to come and stay with me in the village. Because look at it, my people. When Dee was not there, who was taking care of this chicken? Who was collecting these eggs? Because Dee is saying she collects the eggs, and then these eggs, not only them who are eating these eggs, uncle comes for the eggs, the mother-in-law comes for the eggs, and other family members. So her work is to feed the chickens, collect the eggs, and these people come and take. It's like she went there to work, because nothing comes easy. The moment she accepted, because I think these were the conditions which Peter gave her. You want me to marry you? You want to get this police citizenship? You have to go in the village, because I don't have money. I don't have money to be living in the city. I cannot stay in the city because my job, It's not certain. I don't have a permanent job. I work online. It can end anytime. So if you want to have these papers, which I know these are the things which made her to be there, you and I will have to go and stay in the village. That is why she decided, I'm going to stay in the village. So when she went to the village, if there was someone who was taking care of this chicken and the dog, they relieved that person from his duties or her duties so that D can take over. Or it is Peter who was doing all this, because you look at Peter, there was nothing which he was doing apart from video games. Video games. Because if this man was really working, my people, if this man was having a paying job, he could not resign immediately just like that. Because you look at him when he's traveling, is he working? Remember when Dee was in Kenya, she used to tell us that, there are countries where, because the husband is working online, but there are countries where when he's on those countries, like especially when he's in Kenya, he cannot work. Anyway, I know that because online work depends, but I don't want to dwell on that. But I look at someone who was jobless, because if that job was paying, that job was paying, it's not easy to leave your paying job to start traveling. But because this man had no job, his work was to take care of the family home, take care of the chicken, collect egg every day. And that's why when he came to Nairobi, I could not believe them the first time when I saw them in Nairobi, because they met with D in Nairobi. They started with 10 eggs, making 10 eggs in the morning as breakfast with oats. Even D herself could not believe it. Even I wondered, 10 eggs? 10 eggs. I didn't know this man was used to this many eggs because they were keeping chicken. So this was a farmer. This is someone who was taking care of the chicken. So now, that one is that. We know that D worked hard for this. Like they took D as their house girl. Everybody is in town, but they come for the eggs which D, she has fed the chicken, taken care of the chicken, because the only thing I could not see her do is sweeping that area, because that area also need to be swept. You cannot just let your chicken just hatch, or lay eggs, but you don't clean the area. So the area looks dirty for me. Maybe that is how it's supposed to be, because every morning people have to sweep the place where chicken or cows or goats sleep. You have to make sure when they are coming to sleep at night, they sleep in a very clean place. But that one of Dimwango, ever since we went to Poland, it is dirty. Outside is dirty. You can't even tell the food of today and the food of yesterday. So that is that. Then now, my people, all the time the husband is busy working. And then again, this time now, when Dee was now roasting this chicken, because it was like a farewell chicken or food for the family. We've seen this girl doing a lot of work. Even that day, the day when she was now cooking this chicken, before this chicken, she had done a lot, because she's a human. You have to understand, she's human, just juggling this and that. And that's why when we sit like this, I feel for her, because I would not love my daughter to be used like that. Just because of papers, you're someone who has been traveling. At least gather yourself and come to your senses. This is someone who has been talking about big things. People say that, oh, Dee Mwango, you people, you are haters. Dee is living her life. This is not the life Dee wanted. Dee has always come here and told us the life she wanted. This is someone who is rich. This is someone who has been going with choppers, hiring choppers, telling people that the stores where she shops, nobody can go. As we are sitting in the corners, we cannot even match her standard. We've never traveled, we know nothing. And this is the reason why we compare. Look at the way Dee used to look down upon Nastor. Oh, these people, when I was growing, when I was taking care of the goats, they were not there for me. Now they want shout out for me. Now they want shout out from me. I will not. And David Jr. have repeated that how many times? Don't forget what she did to Nasto, and Mura Senso backed her up because Dee thought she was here. And I'm telling you, karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. So when you find us relating to the life which Dee has been living or portraying herself be in, and the life which she's living now, that's the reason why we cannot believe what we are seeing, because we see like Dee of all the people, after going over how many countries. Okay, you've traveled. According to her, I have traveled. You've traveled, but you've not achieved what you wanted. You've not achieved, because according to her, she wanted to be a billionaire or to marry someone who is damn rich. And that's why she was flying, showing people, hiring choppers, because even in the yachts, showing the lifestyle. So you people don't come for us saying, oh, you hate us. We're not hating. We are relating Dee with the things which she used to show people. Show us where you are living. Show us people who are just in their corners. How many times she has come out and said that? People who are living in flats. People who are paying rent. I stay in the village. Look at that village. Who would want to be there? A village, even the owners left. It is you who is going to squat there. And that is the reason why you find us coming here and ask ourselves, is this the Dee we know, or this is a sister of Dee? Because we look at Dee. Marrying Peter has reduced Dee to something else. Even the way she dresses up, the way she is, we see like things are not okay. This man wants Dee not even to braid her hair. This man doesn't want Dee to even to look neat. You see a man who doesn't want his wife to look neat, to braid her hair, to look decent. That is someone who is, I don't know. If not, he doesn't have money, he cannot keep up, or he just wants you to be his maid or his worker, because that is what they are doing to Dee Mwango. Dee Mwango is just working for them. Their work is just to come and take eggs after she has fed the chicken. She has done everything, chopping the wood. Imagine arranging the wood. Me from Kenya, Africa, to go and chop wood in Europe. Imagine the fire, making the fire in such a place. Imagine, look, you people don't forget, Dee of all the people, if you are the one making such fire, what Dee would have talked about? You. Now, she has reduced herself. Oh, this is the type of life I want. This is the African life. Which African life? We don't live like that in Africa. Furthermore, we don't use such kind of things in our kitchen. Okay, we use outdoor kitchens, but they are not congested like that. Okay, they are outdoor kitchen. We use firewood, but with new things, not old 200 years item. No. Your mother-in-law is not using that kitchen. Everybody abandoned that. Why do you want to go and bring memories? Because this lady is like, she want to bring memories to this family. Now digging now the great. You want these people to start remembering their ancestors, to start crying here? Is that what you want? Because they buried that. Once you bury your parents or great-grandparents, you want that memory to fade away, at least to relax. But this now resurrecting everything, going to their kitchen. Because that kitchen, you look at that kitchen, before Dee went there, those things were not washed. Dee went there and washed those plates. Dee went there and washed those pots. They were in a mess. She went there and washed everything because she wanted to renovate or to reform that area. You just came the other day. You are taking over your mother-in-law's or great mother-in-law's kitchen. You want to make it new. You want to inherit things which are inheritable. Dee went for the television. Oh my goodness. Dee went for the television. Oh, I wish this television was in Yabohanse. My goodness. You want to take that one to your new villa? You want to take that thing into your new villa? What have you reduced yourself to? So when we are sitting here and looking at Dee Mwango, people think, oh, we hate Dee. We don't hate her. At least let her just be herself. Let her not please this family. She is a human being. And let that man call Peter not to use D like that. Why would you let your wife to go through that tough time? Huh? Kiswahili say kupuliza moto. Ush, ush. Better home, we have that pipe. I'm telling you, I don't know when I use that pipe because I don't have enough strength of I will faint. D does not even use the pipe. She just uses her mouth. Uff. Inaitwa kupuliza moto. It is called kupuliza moto. To make the fire to be okay. And instead of this, the husband to stand by her there, at least to help her, he's always busy. You won't tell me your husband is more busier than you. You are busier than him because you are the one who is feeding everyone. Huh? You are the one who is changing that home. Look at the television now. She's making that television to be a table. God. And people are saying this is not poverty. If it is not poverty, what is this? We are not saying when you are poor, then people should laugh at you or it is something which you want. But also it is poverty. It is poverty. People talk about it because we see the person who has been talking ill about people, who has been calling people living in mud houses. Do not forget that. Do not sympathize with this girl. This girl does not need any sympathy. She had to tell us what she's doing in Poland. Because if it was not for papers, Dee cannot be there. Dee has her own reasons of being there. But now she thinks she can change those people. You cannot change them. Even if you remove those old television, make them tables, you wish you want to take that table to Nyabohanse. All the tables on earth, you want to take that television to Nyabohanse. My goodness. Oh, I can even use it here. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, Dee cannot convince me. Whether people say, oh, you are jealous, Dee is living the life of her dream. That is not what she dreamt of. That is not the life one would dream for. Eggs is everywhere. You can just take eggs everywhere. What we are talking about, the condition. The dogs are just sleeping with her in the same bed. Who would want that? Who would love that? People don't forget, we are talking of Dee Mwango, not any other person out here. This is Dee Mwango we are talking about. If she was someone else, yes, but this is someone who has been looking down upon people. This is someone who has been calling people poor. This is someone who has been asking people, have you ever shopped in the stores I'm shopping? Have you ever traveled? Do you know what a visa is? Do you have a passport? This is the lady we are talking about. So do not say, oh, you are haters. No. Look at where she has ended. Look. She's now just retrieving old things like television to be tables. Old television to be tables. Imagine the old family left this home. But she want to go there. I don't know what she want to prove. Even if it is papers. This is how people get their papers. I've seen many African ladies get married to European people, but I've never seen them. Maybe they don't document, but I've never seen someone suffering like Dee Mwango. I have never. Squeezing herself in a very small house. The dogs are just on her bed. Same cover, bed cover, the yellow one. It is ever on that bed. I've never seen her changing that. Squeezing herself in one place. Again, this man has no respect for her. We've seen so many jokes. He takes them like jokes, but they are not jokes. But like now, I don't know what this girl is trying to prove to this man. I do not understand. Even if it is staying in Europe, even if it is having like a Mzungu husband, you can do things which can hurt you forever, because this part, you are a girl, you are a lady. Ladies, this is your life. This part is your life. You have to protect it with all your life, with all your soul, with all your energy. This is where you cut the firewood. Here. What are you trying to prove, Dee Mwango? To the extent your husband is telling you the head is made of steel. Look at the way he's mocking you. And he was not happy about that, because you expected him to say what? Of course it is made of steel. Cutting the firewood. Boom! Where on earth have you ever seen that? What are you proving now? Assume now you do that and then particle goes your eye, you lose one of your eye, or you hurt yourself because of content. You want to prove a point. You want to show your husband that you are a macho woman. For what now? For what? This man just sit there. You are doing everything. You changed that house. That house was not like the way it was. You went to that old kitchen. You washed everything. The house was in a mess. The kitchen was in a mess. You washed everything because you went there to work for them. You feed this chicken. They come and take eggs. Oh, boy, you uncle gives a chicken. That is your reward because it's like you're working for them. That is your reward. You eat the chicken because they cannot pay you. And take care of that boy because you do a lot of shopping. You are the one who is doing shopping. Oh, my mother-in-law brought me the G-string. You can buy for your house girl because she takes care of your home. She buys everything for your son whom, you don't know a lot. They have to love you because you are working for them. You are taking care of the chicken. You are feeding them, taking care of the dogs. You are washing these old kitchens which they could not. You are taking care of the son who has been jobless. Now you've given him something to do. You are buying them everything. 2 G-strings, you see, like something big. 2 G-string. How much is that? Compare with how much you spend in that home. Sometimes be yourself. There are things you don't need even to bring there. Also, you have to understand the audience. Why would you bring the G-string to show your audience? For what? Because you want to prove that you are loved. Loved of what? Okay. People who love their workers, you work for them. You work for them. Then came a time when he was now cutting that chicken. That man was not even interested of helping thee. Oh, he cannot do it because, he's the last born. Come on. Huh? Don't give excuses for this man. Even me, Pamela, here, I'm the last born. What are you telling us? You want to tell me when you are last born, you cannot do this thing? What? What are you talking about? Just say, imagine, and Peter went there, just stood there pocketed. Huh? The pocketing. Just checking on her with the head like still. You do the work. Oh, he's not qualified. He's not used to this. He's the last born. So what? Last born, but he can eat like over 10 eggs. He eats a lot. He eats a lot of eggs and he can eat, but he's last born. If you know you cannot do the work, then you should not know how to eat as well. And then when he was called to help, he could not do anything. But you always justify. You have to justify for him. Which I don't see like something good. Never try cutting firewood on your head because you want to prove a point. Be yourself. Accept and just say, I didn't expect this, but this is fate. Someone asked Dee Mwango for a job from Middle East. He's a follower of Dee Mwango. So Dee Mwango say, me, I don't have connection. Here is not like home. This is Europe. People mind their own business. This lady, how can she give you a job? She doesn't have papers. Even herself, she was looking for a job. The husband has no job. You people, sometimes you behave yourself, the Mwango supporters. Why do you forget everything? Do you think when she's in Poland now, she can look for you a job? The husband is not working. Look at the condition. Look at the condition where Dee is. So she's also struggling. You want her to look for a job for you. The husband is not working. She had to make sure she opened a YouTube channel for him. Open a YouTube channel where you are, in Qatar, wherever you are. This girl cannot help you. The husband is not working. Himself is not working. Playing computer games. Just now started YouTube channel and you are, I don't understand you. I don't understand. Oh, here, I don't know, people, sometimes here is not like home. I don't have connection. These people, they don't interact. They don't interact with you because you are not from that place. They interact with Peter. And Peter, who is interacting with his people, has no job. Jobs are scarce everywhere, not only in Africa, everywhere. There's a lot which is happening in the world, so one should not lie to you. Oh, When you come to Europe, you'll get a job. You'll come where? No, 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 no. Every place in the world, things have changed and jobs are scarce. Mwango really suffering. Oh, this is the life I chose. This is the best life. No, that is not the best life. You can tell people. You just live that life, but it is not the best life. It is not the best life. That is not the best life. Just say, I'm living, I'm a human being. Now, this now giving people morale. Oh, do not worry. Even in Africa, people are getting less than $100. People who are maybe garbage collectors, blah, blah, blah. Eh? Do not give up. D who was telling people, look at me in Miami, where, what have we not seen here? People are saying you're haters. Hating what? Now she sees things differently. But the moment she got those papers she was waiting for, the ego came up because this is someone who cannot learn. She cannot learn, and this is not someone who does not need our sympathy. Sympathy for what? She does not even sympathize for herself. She's so arrogant. Now doing things on the Lolela, cutting woods on her forehead. She want to smash that, the forehead, which is like steel. The husband is mocking her. For sure, that is steel. Who does that in their right mind? What are you proving now? What are you proving now? So that is the Mwango. Koera is asking Mura Senso to go and bury the grandmother. For sure, he should go. Because why not? Why not? Just go bury your grandmother. Koera is pleading with you. Go and bury your grandmother. That is okay there. And then I had Gintu. Gintu went to the Mayani's killer, went there, heard the news that the man was around there. He went to Nairobi, came back, and now Gintu went there to check if he was around, told us that the music was on. It's like the man was around, but I thought it was a dangerous game as well, but they know each other. That is Nebuchadnezzar. But still, God knows everything. God knows everything. So Gintu took us to Mayani's home and talked about these people, the killers of Mayani. They want to take cows to Mayani's dad because it's like they don't want now Mayani's dad and the family. They don't want Gintu to be there. So it's like there is a negotiation which is going on. They want those killers family want to bring cows to Mayani, like a ritual somehow, according to Gintu. But according to them, the moment the person who brings the cow, that is the man who is going to marry Mayani's wife. My goodness, this girl is so young. Why can't they just let this girl mourn in peace? She just had a baby just the other day, and she's not even 18 years old. Huh? Imagine. Now they just want to bring so many things into her life. It's like the family is going to dictate who marries her. God help this girl, because imagine the moment these people start bringing people to marry her, because it is not going to be her choice now. They are going to choose for her. My goodness. Until when? Until when? May God be with her. Otherwise, she's going to have it rough. Why would you allow the killers of your son to bring you cows? And then after that, they will marry your daughter-in-law. No, God forbid. There, I don't have anything to say because it is too much. So my people, I think that is all I have for you for now. Subscribe to the channel. We have a sister channel, Jan Adventures. Go and support as well. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. Hit the notification bell so that whenever I post the video, you'll be the first to be alerted. Share my videos, tell a friend, slap me with the likes and subscribe. Road to 5K. God bless you all and see you again in my next video. Bye bye. Thank you so much.